Like I went way too fast, way too low on the clock. That was a position where I switched in the... Oh no! Oh, that was not what I meant to do. I should have played e4. But I guess we play an older Spanish. Okay, c3 or h3 first. Guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe it matters, but so what I was saying, like in these kind of positions, like in a long game, you can start thinking about a plan, but here probably it's just better to just make random moves. But that's like for sure my weakness, making random moves. Like I'm almost physically not able to do that. Okay. For sure, if I have still some time on the clock, I want a reasoning for my moves. Probably I'm just gonna maneuver my knight in the typical Spanish fashion. It will nicely look at f5 square, where there is no bishop contesting for that square, so the knight actually could maybe even reach this square. E3 is also an option. How late is it? Need to keep a little bit track of time. Maybe I'm gonna set an alarm. Like when to start, guess. And the alarm, it's all like finish the last game or maybe one more game. Since I will then I need to catch a train. I still like I'm gonna leave quite a decent margin for it, but don't want to risk it. So could they be now ready to play d5? And in that case, but knight e5, knight e3 is not really stopping d5. They play knight a5 and then next they are gonna be ready. So then I think I prefer my knight on g3, look, being out of the way. I at some point maybe should have played t4 myself. Although maybe I was never ready actually to do it. And both our positions look actually quite harmonious. So what's next? Okay, g6. That's logical. Stopping my knight f5, giving this bishop the square. I guess now I should take the opportunity to go for d4. Strike before they are able to strike with d5. Probably not rushing, but with d5. Wow. A little bit unexpected that. It's now time to go for a4. Yeah, my bishop has not really no improvement squares. Like e3 it blocks the e file, and d2 is hardly yeah, it's from the back rank, but it's blocking the queen's side, and it's has little active purposes. So now maybe queen d3, looking at the b5 pawn as an option. I could trade before doing that, but I think I'm never really afraid that they take on a4. Actually, where the... No. Okay. They trade. I think I have e4 defended enough. Although they have no knight b4 after the trade. Could be thinking about knight e4. The problem is after trade, now they have an extra attacker on e4. So I have 1, 2, 3 defenders. They have 1, 2, 4 attackers. I can also actually take on b5. I think I will do that. Now I can trade the rooks. So now I have the... I can possibly take on b4 after knight b4. Okay, let's see. So the b5 pawn is hanging. If they need to play rook b8, that would be a huge win for me. Yeah, knight a7, of course, even more. So yeah, the question is, can they go for knight b4 here? Knight b4. Yeah, they still... Like queen b5 is with tempo on that knight, so maybe this was a very precise way to do it for me. So anyone, any big plans for Christmas or whatever holidays you do the next couple of days? Okay, b4. But that, yeah, at least stops knight b4. I have also now queen c4 ideas, putting some pressure on this diagonal. I have e5 ideas. If they take with an take. Okay, a5. That looks nice. Think I can do this. The pawn could be overextended. Yeah, that could be an issue. I have now only 2 defenders and they have 4 attackers, so I have e6. Actually, e6 is probably working. Yeah, that looks good. No, I didn't calculate this well in advance, but at least I got there on the spot. Not sure. This is, yeah, this block looks just maybe okay. They have this, but I take here with check. I take here with check. I take here with check, and yeah, there is ein. Okay, that was a real nice one.